Hey guys, so it's 2:30 in the morning. I really couldn't sleep. So I decided to make a little video about the Paris bomb. The Paris bombings and my whole thoughts on that. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump right into it, really. I think that the bombings are terrible. I think that there's the ISIS, the terrorist group ISIS needs to be dealt with because this has been going on long enough. It's been going on for too long, really. And it's a tragedy and it's sad that so many people died. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this. While I am not a fan of Islam, I don't support the religion. I do not think that people really should be following the religion of Islam. Like I said, I'm not really a great fan of it. While I do say that, I will say that all people who follow the religion of Islam are not terrorists. Just like all people who are Christians aren't going around killing people. A lot of them are. And so with that in mind, I think it's important that people remember that not all Muslims are to blame for what the extremists or what these sect of people do. Now, a lot of people have argued that the religion itself is part of the problem, and in my opinion, I am inclined to agree that if we didn't have this religion, you wouldn't be having these terrorist groups. However, like I said, that's just my opinion, and I'm not gonna say that definitively. I have read the Quran, although it's been a long time, so that's why I'm kind of abstaining from giving too too specific views on this, because I do want to go back and read a lot of it again before I do that. This way I'm not misrepresenting it too badly, because I do want to be fair to the people of Islam, because like I said, not all of them are extremists, not all of them are going around committing bombings. And one thing that a lot of people have to keep in mind is that these extremists, just like there are different sects of Christianity, you have Baptist, Methodist, Pentecostal, you have those different sects. You also have those different sects of, Muslims. And just like you have, not all, like in a lot of different areas, you have people who are very fundamentalists who don't give women the rights that they deserve. Whereas in places like Turkey, I believe, don't quote me on that, the women aren't treated so badly, or they aren't treated so badly. They aren't mandated to wear hijabs and cover up their bodies and stuff like that. So we have to keep in mind that there are different sects, and a lot of these extremist sects of Islam are even killing those people who are a part of their own religion, because in their mind they're invalids. In their mind, if they're not following their way of thinking and going about Islam, then they're just like everyone else, and they need to be eliminated. So it's important to keep that in mind and not just make these broad generalizations, because I've seen people even here and on the news go on about, well, all of them all of them are causing problems. It's like, no, it's not all of Islam. It's not people who practice it. It's only the extremist sects. Like I said, while I don't agree with their religion, I don't really support it, and I do think that the world would be better off without it. These people have a right to practice their religion in peace and not be targeted by people who are being bigoted, or people who just don't want to look at the facts. They do have a right to practice their religion as long as they're not harming anybody. They have the right to practice what they believe. And so I don't think that it's fair that people are making these broad generalizations about the religion. So with that in mind, I just kind of wanted to touch briefly on this. I guess what these bombings are a tragedy, And let's be clear, it's not just Paris that's getting bombed. A lot of places in the Middle East, these extremist Muslims are even bombing their own, places in their own home country and stuff like that, because those people that they're bombing don't believe their specific mind the way they believe. So it's not really fair to attack them all. And then I feel like, I'm glad that people are caring about Paris and stuff like that, I feel like light needs to be shed on all these other bombings that are happening, all these other areas that aren't just Eurocentric, all these other areas that, the Middle East is being targeted, places in Africa, all over the world, these terrorist bombings are happening, and we're only covering we're only covering one aspect of it. So it's just a quick video. Like I said, kind of kept it general. Let me know what you guys think. I really want to know, like, you guys' opinions and stuff. And just be honest. Just talk, use the comment box. Talk about, your thoughts on it. I'll most likely respond and stuff like that. And, let's try to have a constructive conversation, because we need to have these conversations. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. And like I said, it is going on 3 o'clock. I will probably not be functioning tomorrow, but who knows? We'll see. So I'll catch you guys later.